welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. So, I found out why I think my PC has been shutting off on me. Oh crap, hold on a second guys, I forgot to do some testing in Streamlabs. Oh no, there it is, there's the picture, okay. Let me see, desktop audio is good, voice audio is good, I didn't do any testing, so that was my fault. Okay, anyway, what I was saying, so I think I figured out why my PC was shutting off, and I feel like a complete dumbass for not having remembered this, but so every 2 weeks, every week, every 2 weeks, depending on how bad it looks, there's been a filter on top of my PC that I've been cleaning. But in the back of my PC, there's also another filter that I have completely forgot about that has 3 fans on it that I completely forgot to clean out. It hasn't been cleaned out in well over a year, so that was caked with all kinds of dust, and that's probably how the inside of my PC got so dusty, which is what I gotta take to Geek Squad and have them actually clean it out for me. And then, yeah, so now that I know that filter was there, and it was all gunked up, I cleaned that out, and freed up those 3 fans, and now feeling my PC, it feels nice and cool versus hot at the top, like it did before. So that was probably what our issue was. It was probably overheating. The first thing I thought it was at one point was the fact that the graphics driver was out of date, and it was horribly by like 10 different versions. So I got to keep it up. I'll keep an eye on my graphics drivers and make sure I clean out both of my filters on my PC. So yeah, that was my dumbass mistake. So now we should be good to go. Let's get back in this freaking career mode and get back to learning how to fly a helicopter. Headquarters. We already have our tail wheel endorsement now. So we're gonna go back in here. Did that one. We were working on the collective. This is actually a tough one to master. This is definitely gonna take us some practicing. I feel like once I get the hang of it, I'm going to have to practice with this a lot in free flight before we take a helicopter out on some missions. But once we get this license, we'll be able to do a couple helicopter things in missions, which I think is going to be freaking awesome, and I'm actually super excited to try it, which is why I wanted to get this endorsement done today. Yeah, I'm still coughing up a bunch of stuff, guys, but it's actually not nearly as bad as it has been. I'm also blowing a lot of stuff out of my nose here lately. But, you know, drinking this ginger ale has actually been kind of helping out a lot. I'm just glad I got my voice back finally. Alright, let's go ahead and start this.
Welcome to our first hovering lesson. To hover in ground effect means to maintain a constant position a few feet above the ground. It is not as easy as it sounds. In fact, hovering a helicopter is challenging. A bit like trying to pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time. A helicopter has 3 highly sensitive controls, but at first I will be giving you only one control at a time to handle. Your first control to master will be the collective lever. Remember, it is located on the left side of your seat. The collective controls your height above the ground. We will use it to take off to a hover. When you raise the collective control, the pitch angles of the main rotor blades increase. This increases lift, and the helicopter climbs. When you lower the collective, pitch angles decrease. This decreases lift, so the helicopter descends. Easy, right? Another thing we will need today is the EPM, which stands for Electronic Pilot Monitor. You might remember it from our previous lesson. Today you will learn monitoring power percentage with a multiple limit indicator. The most important thing to remember about power indications is to never go over 100%. You can read more about that subject in the briefing notes. Okay, enough lecturing. Time to fly.
Oh boy.
Before taking off, always check that all gauges are green and that we have enough fuel. As you can see, the tank is half full. This is more than enough for our training. Now look left and right to make sure we don't have people or vehicles approaching.
Nice haircut.
All good, and we are clear to go. You have collective control now.
Okay.
Slowly raise it to the point where we become light on skids. This will be around 65% of available power. Be careful. First, you won't see any reaction to your movement, but power will catch up soon.
Okay, nice and easy. So 60%.
Now move the collective just a little more to get to 2 feet altitude hover. And don't mind us moving laterally. Today I will take care of that.
See, it's bouncy for some reason. Come on. See, it gets there, but it's bouncy as hell.
There you are.
There.
Keep hovering at 2 feet now. You see, since we are hovering so low, the altimeter will be not useful. Judge your altitude just by looking outside. 2 feet is approximately 1/3 of the length of the Cabri skid.
Come on, maintain that. That's what we got last time before the PC shut down.
Remember, the main trick of the hovering challenge is to move the controls as gently as possible. There you are. Keep hovering at 2 feet now. When you find a proper collective position, you don't need to keep adjusting it, given that we are not moving and there is no wind like today. Look around and memorize how 2 feet of altitude looks. You see, since we are hovering so low, the altimeter will be not useful. Judge your altitude just by looking outside. Also, look at the power indications and memorize the number. 2 feet is approximately 1/3 of the length of the Cabri skid. This is the amount of power required for hovering in ground effect, and it depends on lots of factors such as our weight and the weather. But you may find it useful to remember this number for our training today. Now let's see how little you should increase power to hover at 8 feet altitude. Gently raise the collective just enough to get to 8 feet altitude and stop there.
Okay.
Great. You are getting more and more confident with collective control.
Look how it's still
Keep
going.
hovering at 8 feet while I am talking. Look around and try to remember how 8 feet altitude looks like. It is an important altitude. You should avoid climbing higher when you hover in ground proximity. We will talk about it more in our later trainings, but for now, just remember. If your engine quits when you are higher than 8 feet and you don't have enough airspeed, you won't be able to land safely. So whenever you hover stationary in ground proximity or hover taxi, stay below 8 feet and you will be safe. Now let's go back to a 2-foot hover. Still remember which power indications to aim for?
Yep, I do.
There you are. I can see that now you understand sensitivity and inertia of the collective lever much better. Our last objective for this training session is landing from a hover. Remember to always stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude before touching the ground.
Come on, don't bounce up, damn it. Hang out right there, hang out, don't bounce. It's bouncing.
Now, very gently lower lower the collective control until you find yourself firmly on the ground. Remember to always stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude before touching the ground. Congratulations! You just did your first landing from a hover. You mastered
What up,
collective and
Jacob?
hovering
Welcome
flight
back, buddy.
pretty well.
Appreciate you coming
Time
back
to start
in.
mastering anti-torque pedals now.
Boy, helicopter is going to be a tough one for us. Alright, so now we're going to work on some pedals.
Welcome to the second part of our hovering training series. This time you will get familiar with anti-torque pedals. I will be helping you at first, but by the end of this training session, you will be in full control over our heading. Let's start with taking off to a hover. You already know how to do that. Before raising collective, always check that all gauges are green, we have enough fuel, and there are no obstacles nearby.
What about that one? That one's yellow. Alright, taking off to
You
a
have
hover.
collective control now. Gently raise it, get light on the skids first, and only then take off to a 2-foot hover.
Alright, so he said 60%. Come on, baby. Just a little bit. There you go, 65. Come on.
Here you go. It is nice to see you are getting more and more confident with collective control. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude. Here you go. It is nice to see you are getting more and more confident with collective control. Let's move on to the anti-torque pedals now. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude. Look, they're located in the same position as the rudder pedals in airplanes. They also serve similar purpose, which is controlling the direction where the nose of the aircraft points. Only that in helicopters it happens due to increasing or reducing the thrust produced by the tail rotor. Try to gently apply pedals one after the other, and you will see how the nose yaws in the direction of the applied pedal. Easy, isn't it? Now try to turn toward the helicopter parking on your right-hand side.
Whoop, that was a
Apply
little
the right
much.
pedal to start the turn, and the left one to stop at the required heading. Pretty good. When making pivoting turns, try to make one smooth movement, and then stop exactly at the desired heading. Now turn 90 degrees left, back to our original heading toward the runway and away from the hangars. Easy, right? Keep in mind that we use pedals to make turns like that only when hovering. We call it pedal turn. In cruise, we change the direction of flight using the cyclic stick, while pedals are used only for adjusting the side slip angle, like in airplanes. By the way, remember our briefing? There is a torque effect caused by our rotor rotating clockwise, and we use pedals to eliminate this rotating tendency. Until now, I was assisting you with the anti-torque control, so you would be able to try changing heading without additional stress of fighting the torque. It is time for you to have full pedal control. On the count of 3, I will stop assisting you with anti-torque. Remember, our rotor rotates clockwise, which means the torque effect will immediately turn our nose left. You will have to press the right pedal to counteract that torque. Ready? You'll be given full pedal control in 3, 2, 1, now. Try try to maintain our original heading toward the runway. It is all a matter of finding a good position for the pedals, which counteracts the torque.
Oh. That is so touchy. Oh, that's so touchy. Okay, come on. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't breathe.
You're doing good. Now let's turn 90 degrees left, toward the edge of the trees on the left-hand side. Yes, the helicopter will try to turn there itself, as soon as you ease your right pedal pressure. With small, gentle pedals movements, try to keep our nose heading toward the edge of the trees. Good. You are getting better and better. Let's now slowly turn right all the way to the helicopter parking, which is behind our back now. Good. Now let's turn 90 degrees left, back to our original heading toward the runway. Super. Now you know how to change and maintain heading with anti-torque pedals, as well as how to counteract the torque. I will now let you perform a little more advanced landing than last time. You will have control of both collective and pedals at the same time. First, fully stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude. Carefully maintain your heading toward the runway. Always make sure you don't have any movement or yawing before you touch the ground. Now, gently lower the collective control until you find yourself firmly on the ground. First, fully stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude. Carefully maintain your heading toward the runway. Always make sure you don't have any movement or yawing before you touch the ground. Congratulations. You landed while having full control of pedals and collective.
Wow.
Way to go.
This is
Today
tough.
you mastered anti-door pedals. See you in our next training session dedicated to cyclic control.
This helicopter stuff is tough, guys. It really, really is. Tail rotor produces left thrust. Translating tendency, tail rotor thrust causes drift to the left. Move cyclic right to counteract left drift. Okay. So the helicopter forces everything to the left. We got to counteract everything to the right.
Third part of our hovering training series. In this training session, you will get familiar with cyclic control, and you will learn to counteract translating tendency. Still remember this term from our briefing? Let's start with taking off to a hover.
Yeah.
All gauges are green. We have enough fuel. No obstacles around.
Was it?
Let's go.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
Slowly raise the collective, get light on the skids, and take off to a 2-foot hover.
Okay. If I gotta.
Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude. Here we are. You probably realize that I am now helping you with anti-torque pedal control. This will help you to fully concentrate on the cyclic stick in this lesson.
Right.
Look there. The cyclic stick is located between the pilot's legs and looks similar to a joystick or an airplane stick.
Yeah, I'm
By
well
moving
aware.
the cyclic forward, backward, right or left, we tilt the main rotor disc in a chosen direction and subsequently move there. We also use cyclic to counteract left drift caused by translating tendency. You don't feel the drift now because I'm helping you to fight it. I'll let you master hovering movements first before you face the drift. Now use pedals and turn the nose of the helicopter toward the helicopter parking on your right-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly ease the cyclic forward to get our helicopter moving. Establish a walking pace over the ground. The trick here is to move very slowly with the speed of a brisk walk. Gently pull the cyclic back to stop above the center of the heli parking. Good. Don't let the cyclic go. Keep making tiny corrections to maintain position over the center of the parking. Now make a pedal turn 90 degrees left, pointing your nose toward the runway again.
Okay.
You will now make a sideward movement back to our original parking. Keep pointing the helicopter toward the runway, but look left in the direction you are taxiing. Remember to move at a walking pace.
Oh, we gotta go back that way now. Wait, what? Maintain heading to runway. Oh crap, hold on. Must be one of these numbers.
Nice. Now keep hovering over the center of the parking while I'm talking. Remember how I was helping you to fight the drift? On the count of 3, I will stop assisting you, and you will have full control of the cyclic. Be ready to experience a left tail rotor drift and apply cyclic accordingly to stay over this parking circle. Ready? Prepare to push the cyclic slightly to the right. 3, 2, 1. Your control. Remember, all inputs should be small and quick. You need to make frequent control inputs and corrections just to stay on one spot.
Take control, take control, take control!
Try to make all movements more gentle. This impact was too hard. Let's make another attempt.
Well.
You probably realize that I am now
nice,
helping
Jacob.
you with
That's
anti-torque
awesome.
pedal control.
Whoa, crap!
This will help you to fully concentrate on the cyclic stick in this lesson. Not bad. This improves with practice, of course. Okay, time to land while having full control over cyclic. And collective, of course. Try to be as close to the center of our parking circle as you can. Don't worry if at first we'll be a little outside of it. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude.
Yep.
Make sure you don't have any movement before you touch the ground. It is very important because we can easily...
Oh!
This landing was too hard for our helicopter.
Well,
Try
tits,
to be more
man,
gentle
like...
next time. Let's try again. Prepare to have full cyclic control and push the cyclic slightly right. Okay, time to land while having full control over
Well,
cyclic
yeah, but it's like, it's
and collective,
driving
of
the
course.
chopper if I pull
Try
it
to be
slightly
as
to
close
the
to the
right.
center of our parking circle as you can. Don't worry if at first we'll be a little outside of it. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude.
Oh my god, I'm
Make sure you
trying!
don't have any movement before you touch the ground. It is very important because we can easily get dynamic rollover if we are not careful.
Every tiny, like, change I make... There. any tiny change I make, dude, make some kind of drastic. Okay.
This
Oh
landing
my
was too
God.
hard for our helicopter. Try to be more
Dude,
gentle
like
next
any
time.
tiny,
Let's
like
try again.
I
Prepare
can't
to have
even
full
like
cyclic
move
control
my thumb
and push the cyclic
without
slightly
it
right.
launching somewhere. This is freaking
Okay,
nuts.
time to land while having full control over cyclic and collective, of course. Try to be as close to the center of our parking circle as you can. Don't worry if at first we'll be a little outside of it.
Ooh,
Stabilize your hover at 2. This landing was too hard for our helicopter. Try to be more gentle next time. Let's try again. Prepare
I don't
to
know,
have
dude.
full
I
cyclic
can't control.
and push the cyclic slightly right.
Okay.
Okay, time to land while having
Cyclic's
full
right, but
control
look what it's
over
doing.
cyclic and collective, of course. Try to be as close to the center of our parking circle as you can. Don't worry if at first we'll be a little outside of it. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude.
Okay, look at this. It's launching way
Make
the
sure you
fuck
don't
up
have
here.
any movement before you touch the ground. It is very important because we can easily get dynamic rollover if we are not careful.
Easy. Easy. And look at us slamming to the ground. Okay. I'm not liking how we control helicopters. I am not liking it one frickin' bit. As soon as this thing like comes up off the ground, it just goes and does its own damn thing. And any little small changes that I make, I don't know if we're going to get this endorsement, guys. This is going to take some serious actual practice. See, look at it. It's just taking off. Like, I have no control. It's just doing its own frickin' thing. See, it's going backwards, so I go forward to try to counteract.
This
Oh my
landing was
God.
too hard for our helicopter. Try to be more gentle next time.
It doesn't matter
Let's
what
try
I
again.
do. Like, if I just do the
Now,
tiniest
gently lower
bit,
the collective
it
control Until you
overreacts.
find yourself
This
firmly
is
on the
nuts.
ground. Congratulations. You landed while having full control on cyclic and collective. Way to go. Prepare to have full cyclic control and push the cyclic slightly right. I would recommend you to spend a little more time practicing cyclic control before you move
See,
to the
there it
next
goes,
lesson.
way the hell up.
Otherwise, I will need to be assisting
Now,
you
when
there
we held
too.
at 70, a training what? How the fuck did I complete it? I screwed this whole thing up. Alright, well, we managed to score that with a B. What's the next training? Hovering flight training. Oh my God. The result of lift transition to forward flight, lift increase. Oh God. I mean, we're gonna try this.
Welcome to our final hovering lesson, which will bring together collective, cyclic, and pedal skills you've learned before. It is
Okay.
challenging, but you will find it easier and easier with practice. I will assist you with torque and drift counteraction at first, but step by step you will have full control, and by the end of the training you will be hovering all on your own. Okay, ready? All gauges are green, we have enough fuel, and we are clear to go. Using collective, get light on the skids first, and then take off to a 2-foot hover.
Sure, dude. I might need YouTube intervention on this one. Okay, come on. About 70%.
cyclic to keep us exactly above the center of our parking. Here you go. Remember how we were practicing pedal control and counteracting the torque? On the count of 3, I will stop applying right pedal and helping you to counteract the rotating tendency. Make sure to maintain the heading toward the runway by using pedals. 3, 2,
No, hold on, don't do it.
Go.
Ah, tits.
Pedal control is fully yours now. Just maintain the heading for a few seconds.
Well, that's where I screwed up initially. Oh, come on. Where the hell's the parking? Over here. Easy does it, Chopper. Taking too much to the right. Well, I gotta do that anyway, because I gotta get over here. Damn it! Come on.
Good. You work well with the torque effect. Now let's add the translating tendency. On the count of 3, I will stop applying right cyclic, and I will let you counteract the drift by yourself.
Oh, please don't.
Try to stay above our parking circle. And of course, don't forget to maintain the heading.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go. You have full control on the helicopter, and you are hovering all by yourself.
No, the fuck I'm not. Because, for some reason, it just does what it fucking wants.
Helicopters are generally dynamically unstable, so you should never stop making small corrections. Use cyclic to move and eliminate drift in the horizontal plane. Use collective to
Right, it's
maintain
moving me the
desired
fuck over here
altitude.
because I'm holding it steady.
Use pedals to control nose direction or heading. The interaction of these controls makes learning to hover difficult, but so exciting.
Right, look where it's fucking got me. It's taking me way the hell off because it's collecting.
Do your best to keep your heading and to maintain your position over the parking area. But don't worry if at first you're a little too far from it.
A little? I'm in another country from it. Oh look, animals.
And don't forget to breathe. You are about to leave our training area, fly back to our training parking area. We can't perform our training here. Try to stay closer to our training area next time. Let's try again.
Fuck you, dude. Like, the collective stays at the same power, but you haven't launched on it.
Counteracting the torque. It's probably too much for you at the moment, so let me help you again with anti-torque and drift control. On the count of 3, I will stop applying right pedal and helping you to counteract the rotating tendency. It will allow you to focus on our position and heading. Make sure to maintain the heading toward the runway by using pedals. 3. Let's practice a bit of hover taxi now. This time I'll be helping you by counteracting the turning tendencies so you can concentrate on the altitude and speed. And next time, you can try to hover taxi all by yourself. See the helicopter parking stand that is farther away from our parking. Let's fly there, flying over empty parking on the way, and always staying at the hovering altitude of 2 to 8 feet. Remember to move very slowly, with the speed of a brisk walk. When you move fast, the effectiveness of the rotor increases, which lifts you up and requires you to lower collective to keep your height. And then, when you begin slowing down, you'll have to raise collective again to have enough power to hover. But if you move slow and make all inputs gently, you don't even need to use collective that much. Try that.
Dude, you're fucking nuts. own fucking thing. I have made the smallest adjustments that I can. I cannot make these adjustments any smaller.
Try to stop exactly above the center of the parking circle. Now let's turn left toward the runway again.
Yeah, but it would do that automatically. But because you're helping, I have to do it myself.
You did it. Hover taxi is an essential skill you will need in every flight. And our last objective for today, landing. You already know how to do that. Try to be as close to the center of this parking as you can. Stabilize your hover at an altitude of 2 feet.
Right, I'm just gonna do that. Well, I'm already on the frickin' ground at this point, dude. Power 70 for that.
Make sure you don't have any movement or yawing before you touch the ground.
You said, oh! Now we gotta maintain 2 feet. Outside of training, we're gonna have to take this out and practice it.
Gently lower the collective control until you find yourself firmly on the ground. Here we are, safely on the ground. Hovering is the most challenging part of flying a helicopter. Don't worry if it feels hard at first. Feel free to repeat our hovering training if you want to complete it without my assistance. Otherwise, we can proceed to the next lessons where I can assist you while we are covering other topics until you get more confident with hovering.
Bro. I'm even afraid to find out what the next training is. Take off and climb. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. Let's go back. How many more of these are there? Oh, my God. Rapid deceleration. Confined area. First solo flight. Finally fly alone in a helicopter. Bullshit. But that's what I would need to do for the exam. Approach, take off and climb, hovering flight. So take off and climb would be the next one. Taxi to the helipad and follow, take off profile. A transition from traffic pattern to a hover. That one I know how to do. That should be easy. Huh, okay. I feel like that one would be hard either once you get... I don't know. Let's do this one and do approach and see where it lands us from there. But that close to the ground stuff, I think, is where we're going to have our struggles.
Airport today. Perfect for our takeoff and climb lesson. Before taking off to a hover, always check that all gauges are green and we have enough fuel.
Oh my God! I know,
as you can see, we have half a tank, which is more than enough for our training.
You're lucky you're even so frickin' alive.
I'm not helping you today, so it's all you. Gently raise the collective and get light on the skids.
Yeah.
Correct yaw and drift, and then proceed to a 2-foot hover.
As soon as I get this up there, the frickin' helicopter's gonna do its own damn thing. Watch, I'm gonna get up here to hover and it's gonna take off somewhere. go. It's already starting, see? We're doing it.
Stabilize your hover over the parking area and maintain an altitude between 2 and 8 feet, just like in our hovering training. Good. Now follow a taxi line toward the helipad, but stop before the intersection with the taxiway.
All us guys, we're actually doing a stop before intersection. Wait, is he helping us? Oh shit. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Down the collective a titch. Why do I have to taxi to a freaking runway in a helicopter? Oh, I'm so afraid to even move this damn thing. This can't just be all me. The way that the other one was reacting. Oh, it wants me to go to that helipad over there. Why do I have the feeling that other training might have
Stop before crossing the taxiway to check for traffic. Look right to make sure there is no aircraft on the taxiway. Look left to make sure there is no traffic on the approach.
No, we good. Maybe the first time we came...
Now you can taxi to the center of the helipad.
Came across a broken training. Whoopsies. Get that collective back up. Ooh, counteract that. Boy, this helicopter stuff is super tricky.
We will take off along the runway, but which direction? Left or right?
You pick,
Look around.
man.
Find a windsock and check the wind direction. We always prefer to take off with a headwind. See now? Turn your nose against the wind, parallel with the 04 runway. We will be taking off in this direction, over the grass. Make sure there are no other aircraft on the taxiways that we're going to cross. And we are ready to go. Start moving forward slowly. Keep your altitude under 10 feet until you reach 45 knots airspeed. Maintain the heading. Notice that the faster you are, the less right pedal you need to keep your heading.
Oh, tits! So I need more collective then.
Now gently rotate, reach, and then maintain 50 knots at all times in the climb. Maintain 50 knots airspeed and raise the collective for a more effective climb, but don't exceed 100% of available power. Your task is to reach 1,000 feet above sea level, and then make a right turn along the crosswind leg of the pattern. Turn right while still climbing. Standard helicopter traffic pattern is right, in order to not intersect with the left traffic pattern of airplanes. Not a bad attempt, but I would suggest trying again, and remember to always stay out of the danger zone of the height to velocity diagram.
Okay, so that actually wasn't bad. What up, Lawson? If only you guys can see my face, I'm looking like Gabriel Iglesias when he gets surprised by something. You know what? We might actually just be able to, if we can handle the helicopter like that versus another training, we might actually be okay. Okay, approach. Now, even in MSFS, or Microsoft Flight, MFS, you know what, Microsoft Flight Simulator, MFS, yeah. MSFS, technically, a Microsoft Flight Simulator. Anyway, even in the 2020 version, we never messed around with helicopters because of this reason. Now. And they didn't have instructions like this.
We are approaching the right downwind leg of the Grenoble low first south traffic pattern. Prepare to take control of the helicopter in 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Good. Today we will perform an approach to a helipad. Maintain 70 knots airspeed and 1,200 feet altitude. This is 500 feet above the ground, which is a typical traffic pattern altitude for helicopters. Look right and find our helipad. When we are abeam the helipad, we will start to slow down.
Maintain 70 knots. I'm at 70 knots, blow me. Oh, that's 80, that's 70. Right there, 70. Okay, easy. Let's get back up to 70.
Passing the helipad on the right, start slowing down to 60 knots airspeed. You will have to reduce the collective a little to avoid climbing.
Our altitude. Oh, it's back there behind my computer. Of course it is.
Turn right to the base leg. Keep your turns coordinated. Ball and yaw string should be centered. Slowly begin your descent. For a normal approach, after our next turn to final, we want to be 1,000 feet MSL. Now look around, check for traffic, and then make a right turn to final. Aim to arrive to the final leg at 1,000 feet altitude with 50 knots airspeed. See the helipad?
Yep.
Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed, and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and descent reaching 0 at the same time. In the last phase, slowly raise the collective to overcome loss of effective transactional lift, and, in the end, inertia.
Okay, we got this. Hold it. Turn back around. Oh, God. Okay, let's do this. Get the collective come bring us down a little bit. Okay, here's our hover. There we got it. Come on, baby. Bring us down. Okay, we're going down nice and slow. Okay, collective up, collective up. Oh. Collective up. Ah! Okay, now we're up kind of at a hover. Helipad's over there. on, Lawson. I'll read your comment in just a second. Come on, baby.
Here you are. Stabilize your hover over the helipad now. You can trim the helicopter when you hover, when you climb, or when you are in cruise. This releases the forces on the stick and lets you better feel the controls.
Damn it, too hard. Oh. No, 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 no. Easy, easy. Whoa, easy, chopper. Whoa, god damn it. Calm down, you frickin' piece of shit ass helicopter. Fucking hell. Why is it doing that shit? Okay, stabilize this bullshit. Cycle trim. Okay, hover at what's the frickin' helipad? Oh yeah, I just read your comment, Lawson. Yeah, 100% grinding on both. Okay. Easy does it now. Come on. Okay, we do gotta. Okay, so here's our perfect hover. So now we just want to move nice and slow, nice and gently over here. Come on, man. What's up, collective? Problem is once we mess around with the collective, it wants to slam us. Okay, see how the power's going way down too much? Too much, too much, too much. Hover at a 2 to 8 feet over the helipad. I'm trying to frickin' do that, dude. Gotta get over there. See, then the collective raises its damn self. If I try to lower the collective, like up here, it will do that, but it continues to frickin'. Hold on. Lower the collective, which should slowly take us to the ground. See, here it goes. But the power's still. Easy. 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 Too much, too much, too much. And it slams us.
The helicopter has a lot of inertia on descent. Start raising the collective earlier and stronger to avoid hitting the ground. Let's try the final leg again.
I don't understand that.
See the helipad? Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed. and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and descent reaching 0 at the same time.
Oh, fuck you.
In the last phase, slowly raise the collective to overcome loss of effective transactional lift, and, in the end, inertia.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. So how do I get to frickin' 0? I don't understand what the hell he's talking about. I need like a demonstration. Yeah, because there goes that, right? Oh, I think I'm starting to kind of get it. But I don't get it at the same time. Because that would put us on the ground right there. Boom. There's our landing. But now we're on the ground, I gotta take off and get the frick over there. Yeah, helicopters are going to be something we have to seriously get that out of my face. Something that we got to practice with. Now I got to try to raise up. Why is my nose like... I don't understand this one freaking bit. The helicopter won't lift yet. Come on, get off the fucking ground. What in the actual hell, dude?
The helicopter has a lot of inertia on descent. Start raising the collective earlier and stronger to avoid hitting the ground. Let's try the final leg again.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all.
Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed, and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and descent reaching 0 at the same time. In the last phase, slowly raise the collective to overcome loss of effective transactional lift, and, in the end, inertia.
I don't know what the hell is happening.
The helicopter has a lot of inertia on
Yeah, I
descent.
get that
Start
part.
raising the collective earlier and stronger.
If I
to
raise
avoid
the clip,
hitting the ground.
fucking thing
Let's
shoots
try
into the
final
sky.
leg again.
Like, what are you talking about?
See the helipad? Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed, and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and descent reaching 0 at the same time. In the last phase, slowly raise the collective to overcome loss of effective transactional lift, and, in the end, inertia.
Yeah, so like...
The helicopter has a lot of inertia on
But if I
descent.
keep
Start raising
going
the
at that
collective
angle, it
earlier
speeds the
and
fuck up and
stronger
goes
to avoid
past
hitting
it.
the ground. Let's try the final
Bro,
leg
I am
again.
so lost.
See the helipad? Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent
But if I
and
slow
speed,
down,
and arrive at the helipad
it
with your
takes
ground
me
speed
up.
and descent reaching 0 at the same time. In the last phase,
So I'm
slowly
supposed to
raise
go
the
forward.
collective to overcome loss of effective transactional lift, and, in the end, inertia.
And it just hits.
The helicopter has a lot of inertia on descent. Start raising the collective earlier and stronger to avoid hitting the ground. Let's try the final leg again. See the helipad? Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed, and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and
But I
descent reaching
can't...
0 at
The
the same
angle that
time.
has me start out is
In the
this.
last phase, slowly
I want to
raise
keep
the
that
collective
angle
to
going
overcome
forward. How the
loss
fuck?
of effective transactional lift, and, in the end, inertia.
I don't
lot of inertia
understand.
on descent. Start raising the collective earlier and stronger to avoid hitting the ground. Let's try the final leg again.
I don't understand this
See the
at all.
helipad? Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed, and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and descent reaching 0 at the same time. In the last phase, slowly raise the collective to overcome loss of effective transactional lift, and, in the end, inertia.
Okay, down now.
Here you are. Stabilize your hover over the helipad now.
Collective up high.
You can trim the helicopter when you hover, when you climb, or when you are in cruise. This releases the forces on the stick and lets you better feel the controls.
Okay. Hover at 2 to 8 feet over the helipad. But I gotta be able to get down there without smashing the frickin' ground. Come on, Chopper, get the fuck over there. God damn, this thing's annoying. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with helicopters right now. Where's the button for the collector? That's the freaking problem, is I had to use it to get down, whatever, then I gotta aggressively pull it back up, which then, of course, as you guys know, just launches me back into the sky. We got this far now.
Good job. A little more practice, and you will be a pro. I would recommend practicing making an approach to a hover a few more times before moving to the more advanced training.
Well, I mean, we completed it, but Jesus. So I think this is gonna take like free flight practice with this damn helicopter. Before we can take this exam, I mean, we can try to take the exam. It's easy to make money in this game, especially $3,500. Oh, first solo flight. This is probably what I would need for exam purposes. tits, man. Let's try this, I guess. I feel like the takeoff and the landing is going to be the bitch.
Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone, your first solo flight. You've worked hard to get to this point, and I have complete confidence in your skills and abilities to make a perfect traffic pattern.
Huh, I don't.
Remember, you've trained extensively for this moment, and you know what to do. Stay calm, trust your training, and remain focused. And don't forget about doing a pre-flight check and removing all those covers.
Stop at helipad. Right. RPM, power. That's supposed to be my trainer. Okay. Oh my tits, this is gonna be rough. Stop at the helipad. God, this is gonna be a nightmare. Am I not ready? Am I missing something? Okay, small movements. This is it. I'm watching that thing over there. We're almost getting ready to get moving here with 50% power. Okay, slow. Because the faster we go, the higher we go. We gotta keep that in mind. Wait a minute, hold on. There's 1,200 feet. Reach downwind turn. Oh, keep going that way. Alright, so we got our turns down pretty well. airspeed's 60. Here's the base turn. So yeah, keep the stick pushed forward. Oh my God. Nope, selected way down. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oops, too much, too much. Whoopsies. Whoa, easy on the collector. Power 70. So now we can just go this way. Boy. It's a balance of really pushing the collective down to get yourself down and then cranking it up and then cranking it right back down before you start lifting. Yeah, this helicopter shit's gonna need a lot of practice. I'm not even gonna shoot for the exam. Maybe we can still get the certification. Go. We're at about 2 feet, so let's get up here, start our get our hover under control. Come on. And we did it.
You can use the rotor brake to expedite the slowing down and stopping of the main rotor. It wasn't your best flight, but don't be discouraged. With more practice, you'll improve quickly.
I mean, I got a B, so if I got a B here, I could probably get a B on the frickin' exam and pass it. And get helicopter certified, and then just practice flying this damn thing. Alrighty guys, I will be right back in just a hot second. Guys, sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom really quick there. Alright, so the stream does say pilots flying or commercial pilots licensed helicopter. So let's do it. Oh god, this is gonna be atrocious. Oh no, have faith. We got this. Oh, this is gonna be a waste of $3,500. Nope, we're gonna pass. We are gonna pass this. Oh man, we actually have a real flight here. Okay, here we go. Exam test day, guys. Oh, we have this lady with us. Awesome, perfect. Fantastic. Take that out. What, you couldn't take the crap off? You couldn't take these off for me? You suck. Alright, Karen, let's get this over with. You did fill out a will, right? Oh yeah, you're old as shit. You've more than got your will filled out. Shit. If I'm your first... Oh yeah, no, you're dead. Okay.
This short test is the last step towards completing your helicopter commercial pilot license. I know that you have been training for this with the Cabri G2. It's only logical that this is the rotorcraft that you will be flying today.
Sure.
As your pilot examiner, I am tasked with making sure that you perform a safe flight today. You will be taking off from Burnbelt Airport and performing a small cross-country flight towards Thun Airfield. Follow basic safety rules, apply the concepts that you learned throughout your lessons, and I'm sure that you'll be doing fine.
Okay, guys.
Burn ground November 902-400 with Mike request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
November 902-400 taxi to and hold short of runway 14 via taxiway Kilo Alpha. Contact tower on 121.025 when ready.
Oh boy. Okay. Come on, let's get this thing up to 70% power. Not quite. We're at 72 power. Bro, how much power do we need? So it should be up off the ground. Oh, there we go. Weird. And all the other trainings, this took like 80 or 70% power to get off the ground. Counteract it. Okay, nice and slow. Too fast now. Taxiing thing is not fun. We're so far doing pretty good. I'm gonna hold short right here.
Burn Tower November 902-400 at runway 14 ready for departure departing straight out.
Okay.
November 902-400 QNH 101 tree departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 14.
Oh, balls.
Cleared for takeoff runway 14400.
You know, now's your chance to get out of the helicopter. Like, you might actually die. Okay, well, you've lived a long life. this is gonna get so bad so quick. This is gonna go so bad. Okay, we're on the runway. Okay, so we're going that way to climb, huh? Okay. I have to find out if helicopters actually take off from the runway. Just for the record, it's too late to get out now, so like, we're high enough that you might actually die if you jump out. Let's correct it, let's correct it. Climb to 1,900 feet. I think I'm going to have to keep an eye on my altimeter here. Rocky flight. It's because I got to put some paddle work into this. 1,900 reach. That collective up. Okay, you know what? This isn't so bad. Exceeded 100% of our power, which is not something we wanted to do. We gotta keep that right pedal held.
Leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Bird Tower, November 902-400, frequency change. Lima Sierra Zulu Whiskey Traffic November, 902-4005 miles north, 2,200 feet inbound to land runway 14.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. If none of you guys ever wanted to fly in a helicopter with me, I would not blame you. But you know what? In this particular flight, we got this. We're doing it, man. We're freaking doing it. If we let off, we're not really shooting to the left at all. Airspeed's 86. And it doesn't look like we're going that fast, guys, but we actually are. Come on, announce that shit. There you go.
Lima Sierra Zulu Whiskey Traffic November, 902-400 is on final runway 14 to land.
Whoa, button up. Okay, there you go. Bro, I didn't land yet. I'm freaking about to, though.
passed the test. Congratulations.
Wow, I passed.
There's a few things that you could have done better, but that was a solid performance.
Okay, so we have our helicopter endorsement. That is not something I saw happening. Holy crap, dude. Aviator performance was 100%. Bro. That must have just been that one training that we had an issue with. That we couldn't get control of the chopper. But there it is. Commercial pilot license class for the rotorcraft certification. Wow. Alright, so this might not need as much practice as I think. It's just we're going to need a lot of practice on, like, landing the helicopters. That's probably one of the easiest choppers to fly. Turbine engine. We need to practice with this before anything else. Alrighty guys, well, that being said, excuse me, we have some other certifications we can go and get. High performance is our next one. So we actually have to pay $5 grand to take this exam. We'll get access to, looks like, 4 more planes. But before we can do that, we do gotta go make some money. I really wish this was available. This must be coming soon at some point, like an update or something. Passenger transport and flight seeing. Yeah, once we get better with the landing, we'll definitely work on that. Oh yeah, there's Canandaigua. Oh, this is a plane, a plane delivery. God dang it, man! I gotta stop coughing up a lung. Oh, let's see. We gotta pick some of these that make the most money. That makes $1,670 and it's a difficulty level 2. It makes $2,500 and it's difficulty 1. It's a ferry. Oh, it's a ferry flight. We have to take it all the way down there. First flight. Oh, flight scene. RS Motorsports aerial ride. I think we'll go with that one. All we have to do is drop out or deliver a plane. So it says it's about a 45-minute flight. Probably not tonight, Jacob. I probably will be streaming SLRP with you. It's not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. Oh, excuse me, guys. I got a little thirsty there. Let's see here. But yeah, what's today? Today is Thursday. I'm not working on Saturday. I could stream SLRP. Oh, that's all the way back to January. We gotta go back to November. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming during the day because I'm closing tomorrow. Saturday I'm working 2 to 8:30. So probably Saturday I will be streaming SLRP. Then again, you know what? I might stream it tonight because Saturday would be a hard day to get on there and do it. So after this flight, we'll probably end this stream and open up a fresh stream with SLRP. Because Saturday at 8:30, it's going to be a late night for me to get out of work. So let's get these engine covers off, and we'll get moving with this flight. And then after this flight, we'll be streaming SLRP. We don't need to check on all this crap. We know it's going to be good until at least we get companies to maintain our planes. That's probably where they're going to bring all that out. And we'll remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Get in this plane. All right. Get this thing fired up. Get it in the air. And then tomorrow we'll probably work on some more endorsements. We'll have to do some missions to make some money first, though. Or honestly, I
Appreciate
might
your
just do
help
some
today,
missions
Cap.
after stream
It's David
tonight.
here.
And SLRP to make the money.
Today's
to do our
orders are to get this 172 Skyhawk over to
and
Convoy
then do the
ASP.
missions that
The
we
owner
can
had
do
to get
with
his
those new
aircraft
planes.
repaired over there. Now that it's fixed, he needs someone to fly it back to him. Mr. Klein, the owner, is expecting you at the destination on time. Safe flying, Captain.
Okay.
Tree 0 November, Yankee Traffic Cessna, November 7 Tree 4902 is taxiing to runway 1.
Alright guys, let's get this final flight done. Pull ashore, which is still so stupid.
Tree 0 November, Yankee Traffic Cessna, November 7 Tree 4902, taking off runway 1 east departure.
Come on. God dang, this is we're like full throttle in here. There we go. Oh, it's gonna take us all the way down here, I bet you. Before it'll let us actually take off. What happened? What? What do you mean crash?
Tree 0
Freaking
November,
crash.
Yankee Traffic Cessna, November 7 Tree 4902, taking off runway 1 departure to the east.
Come on. Look at that. I gotta go almost basically full throttle. You're the one that taxied me to right here. How you gonna freaking sit there and say I crashed? Yeah, it's gonna take me off that way. Kill my throttle so I can slow the damn plane down. Because like again, we had to go basically full throttle just to get the that's why I hate these grass freaking runways, man. That's fine. We're not too far away from that. Alright, here we go. Takeoff time. Okay. 5 knots, as always. Oh, that better happen soon. Oh, I gotta pull. Oh, man, that was tight. Alright, we're gonna climb up to 2,100 feet. Oh, I feel so much more comfortable now that I'm in a plane. Okay, there's 2,100 feet. And we're heading that way. 67.74 nautical miles. So it's going to be a little bit of a lengthy flight. The mission initially said about 45 minutes. So in 45 minutes, we will work on shutting down this stream and we'll go take care of SLRP. Alright, now you're going to climb to 3,100 feet. sky until we reach our destination. We're going to get some nice level flight. Without any help, we're holding the altitude at 3520. Airspeed is starting to climb, so we're going to take down the airspeed a little bit. Get it down to a cruising altitude. Go. Trim up now just a titch. Trim up just a little bit here. Oh, the game's auto-setting the trim. Flaps down? I never put my flaps down. Oh my god. How? My flaps aren't down, bro! Yeah, there's definitely some bugs in this game that Microsoft's got to work out. What's our heading? 73 degrees. 74 to 73. We're on the right heading. Beautiful scenery down there. It's 7:40 now, so 45 minutes from now will put us up to like 8:20. We're flying this plane back to Los Angeles County. We're landing at the Los Angeles International Airport. And then we'll be getting a ride over to the station. Beautiful place, man. located at 3,100 feet. Lack of trim. Part of me does kind of like having the, what do you call it, these things in the sky, these, whatever those markers in the sky that take you all the way to your objective. But the other part of me wants to turn it off so long as we can just follow where we're heading and make it there. Currently 50 nautical miles away from our location. Closing this distance actually relatively quick. maintain that, that'd be dang it, that'd be fine. Just play it further gassing. We are hitting a lot of turbulence though. I do want a lot of the red zone. Look how fast we're getting there, guys. We're pushing this engine to its limit. Then again, if this is real time, this is actually super cold because it is starting to get wintry out. We'll lock this in and we'll turn the heat on a little bit, you know? And look at us go. We're almost at 130 nautical miles. Fuel's at 35%. I'd love to try a barrel roll. I know it wouldn't go very well, not in this thing. Alrighty guys, it's 40 nautical miles away. When we reach 30, we should start seeing it come into view. approaching it pretty fast at over 100 nautical miles an hour. Assuming that's how that's gauged. I can't help but wonder, like, if this is only measured as nautical miles as far as planes are concerned, or if this still nautical miles an hour translates to miles per hour in a car. So like us going 110 nautical miles an hour in a car, would this still be 110 miles an hour in a car, or is there a different measuring mechanism that we would use to determine that? I think it's going to take us to about 20 nautical miles before we start really seeing it come into view. There you go, 125. Just 30 nautical miles left to go. I gotta see what time I work tomorrow too. Probably shouldn't fly and be on my phone at the same time, huh? That could be dangerous. Alright, so oh, 3 to 9:30, that's right, I'm closing tomorrow. Unless no, Friday, I am not closing tomorrow. Friday, we close at 10. Friday and Saturday, we close at 10. So I've got to do what we call my side work, and then I can get out of it. 28 nautical miles, guys, and we are going to be landing, ending this stream, and shooting over to SLRP with another stream. Yeah, my PC feels so much cooler now that I got it. Now that I got it, the filter cleaned out. Almost there. I can almost see where we gotta be. was actually an incredibly long flight. This should also gather our reputation up to where we can be Class B reputation. Then A, then eventually S. Holding, guys, we got this. There's 22 nautical miles on the ferry flights. Can get a little boring. It's the flight seeing ones that really are nice. Turn the floodlights on if I want. Wouldn't matter really now because we're flying during the day. We got to do the night scene. Endorsement. At some point it'll let us connect to the ATC. Let them know we're coming in. I do love flying this Nighthawk though. I think we will be able to see if that white circle looks anyway. Not long now, guys. We'll be there. We've been pushing this plane pretty hard. Still at 30% fuel. So close. Yeah, we don't want those RPMs redlining though. Just barely though. Altitude is holding. Imagine what this looks like if you were to be like right by one of those houses, you're flying down by the road, you're going by so fast. Up here it looks like we're moving super slow, but we're not. We're not even in the frickin' whatchamacallit. barely even hear the plane in here. Oh, that'd be a great place to go scoop some water. Not long now, we're at 128, 27, 28-ish. Nautical miles an hour. Now we're about 14 nautical miles away from our location. Assuming around 10, we'll contact ATC. I do want to fall into some water at some point to see if it actually sinks us or if just you hit it like a runway. This definitely was a long flight though. Probably scoop that place from like that corner to that corner over there. Trying to get out around this white dot right there to see if I can see where I was going. Oh boy, I'm exhausted. Less than 10 nautical miles now. Come on. I don't know why we're pulling to the right a little bit there. We gotta fix that. Are you gonna let me contact ATC at some point? It's down there. Oh, I think this right here is a landing strip. For an agricultural reasons. Would be kind of cool to figure out how to fly with other people, though. Come on, we got this. 7.5 nautical miles. Really would love to contact ATC right about now. We're heading eastbound. Imagine if I just took and pulled this out, shut the engine off. Well, that'd be a bad day. Okay, come on, let's see. Come on. Oh, there we go. So about 5 nautical miles, you can contact ATC. Oh, come on, man. You gotta do it. You're gonna do it. Because I'm not in the flight path. Dude, you gotta contact him. What are you doing? We're already working on a descent. Oh, he might contact him up here. Alright, this is where we're going to start slowing down. Well, I pushed the button, so he should be contacting ATC right about now. He's got to do it right here. One way or another, I'm going to find a way to land on that damn airport. Alright, we're just going to go on the assumption that he's not going to contact him. Alrighty guys, get ready to do a solo landing. No markers or anything to help us. We're going to turn into the traffic way this direction. We're going to turn now. I'm not going to get cleared to land, but there's not much I can do about it if my freaking game froze and he's not going to contact ATC. We're going to visualize the runway. Get far enough over to turn. This is our base turn over here. We're basically following up the mini-map to our left. Top left.
500.
Yeah, the mission steps aren't working. Which means this mission is going to screw us over. Which means we're not going to get paid for it. But I made this flight, we're going to land this damn flight. Dude's gonna get free delivery of this freaking plane. Alright, about to make an approach to our final. Oh, look, there's a little airstrip. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is happening. cut the throttle. Yep, we're just gonna coast. Oh, we might not have enough runway to stop here. Ooh, that was a good landing. Well, we tried to contact him, but we might get paid for it. Oh, we gotta hold short down there. That was a good landing, man. That was a really good landing. When the mission step fails, you just gotta figure it out, man, and then you gotta land yourself. It's good to know and have that skill. There'd be so many other people in this game that'd be lost as a result of that. I don't even know if I was supposed to land in that direction, but I think I was, because that was the way that the base legs and the other final approach legs and everything were taking me. It's also quite possible this airport didn't actually have an ATC, so it just kind of made us do what we had to. Hold short.
Tree 0 November Yankee traffic Cessna November 734902 is taxiing to parking.
Alright, so we're going behind this other bus. They want to go through this other
Luckily, you were here to handle this flight. Hope it wasn't too intense.
Alrighty guys, and we'll take the time to shut down this plane ourselves. There we go. Oh, wow! For the first time ever! Respect for the condition of the aircraft, 0%, what do you... Oh, because we wrecked it, or something, which is some bullshit. Because we didn't wreck it, it taxied us into a damn tree. That did never happen, bro. But, we got a D ranking, which pisses me off, because we didn't crash. But we got landing smoothness 100% for like the first time ever. Alrighty guys, well, we can hit next on that, find out when we get paid, probably shit money. Oh, $3,290, okay. Look at that bullshit, $39,000. For a base income, and we only get to see 3,290 of that. Oh yeah, we lost all that frickin' rating because that that pisses me off. Because we should have been up to the B reputation right there. Man, that pisses me off. Well, I guess that's just that. Specialization. What else did we lock? Oh, cargo transport light. Private pilot license airplane. Oh, we just need a level 10 for that. Aerial advertising. Score flight seeing or skydive aviation missions with B or above. Okay, cool. That won't be hard. And then we'll do aerial advertising. Charter service, private. Ooh. Nice. We already got the level for it. We just got to do the instrument rating training. Airplane missions with landing smoothness above 50%. That'll be easy. Score airplane missions C or above. Easy. Search and rescue. Level 20. We're almost there for that too. Perform landings with an airplane on soft runways or bush. 7 out of 10. Okay. And then we already have our tail wheel endorsement. So we're almost ready for search and rescue. That'll be awesome. Search and rescue for this. Turbine engine rating, score rotorcraft missions with C or above. So we're on our way there, guys. We're on our way. Let me just take a look here. Cargo transport light. And of course, it kicks us all the way over here for that before it unlocks it in our area. All the way on the other side of the friggin' world. Oh, look, it expanded our... Oh, it expanded our mission area. And unlocked a whole new bunch of things. And we do that again over here unless we travel out that far. So the farther out that we travel all over the world, it expands mission areas. Dude, that's cool. But at any rate, guys, that's going to do it for this stream. Join me in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes for SLRP, and I will see you guys over there. And then when we're done with SLRP, we may, if we're feeling up to it, we may come back to a stream here on Microsoft Flight Sim, but we also might not. It really depends on how we're feeling after SLRP. I am pretty tired though, so we might not come back and do another stream after that. Alright, so that's going to be it for this, guys. See you on SLRP. Peace out.